In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best cards to buy after the market crash here in NBA 2K23 Myteam. And before we get into the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. I post Myteam videos every single day. And let's get straight into it with the very first player of today's video, which is going to be this Muresan card. And his price is continuing to drop, so at the time of you seeing this video, it probably will be even more cheaper than it is right now. But at the time of me filming this video, it's sitting at about, I think, 25-ish thousand MT, 23 to 25K, and this is a 7'7" power forward card that can play either the power forward or the center, and he's absolutely amazing. Great animations, great speed for a 7'7" player, and he's by far, in my opinion, the #1 budget player in NBA 2K23 Myteam. 90 speed at 7'7" with great shooting, great animations all around. He's the best budget card in the game, in my opinion, and at the time you've seen this video, he might be under 20K, so he's definitely worth picking up. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the next player. So also, for all these players that I'm going to be talking about, most of them are going to be budget options, but some of them are going to be a little bit more pricier, but they're all definitely going to be under 70K at most, with most of them being under like 20K. But this next card is going to be, in my opinion, the most underrated endgame card in the game, which is going to be this endgame Lonzo Ball. Every endgame in the game has the exact same animations, and this card is a 6'6" point guard, which is not bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not too bad. And for 50,000 MT, and probably at the time you've seen this video, 40 or 30K even, this definitely is one of the best options to go ahead and pick up for cheap in terms of end games. I mean, if you look at someone like Harden sitting at like 70K, and he's shorter than Lonzo. It's just because of the name. It's literally the same exact card, but actually worse than the Lonzo. It's literally just because of the name. This Lonzo is very underrated, 6'6", with all the end game animations. I think it's definitely worth a shot to go ahead and give this card a try. He's 40, 50K, and I definitely think it's the most underrated end game cheap card in the entire game. And these other cards like Luka, they're like 25, 30K more expensive for only 1 inch taller. I think Lonzo is the best option right there. But let's go ahead and hop into another player here. So for this next player, let me go ahead and show you guys exactly who it's going to be. It is going to be none other than Jonathan Bender, the starting shooting guard for my team. And for a lot of the best teams in the game, this is the starting shooting guard. The reason is because he's a 7-foot shooting guard with great animations all around. And he's just great on both ends. 7 feet with a long wingspan. He's locking up any shooting guard in the game. Great speed, great animations all around. He's also a beast in terms of scoring the ball. And for only about 5,000 to 6,000 MT, it's unreal how great of a value card this is. It's by far the best value card in the game and the best budget card in the game as well in terms of under 10K. And as you guys can see, I'm running him at my starting shooting guard for a reason, because I think he's truly the best value card in NBA 2K23 Myteam. And most of the comp players in the game are going to agree with that, because again, he's 7 feet and can do it all at the 2. And I definitely do believe that that's a card that everybody should give a shot, and only is going to cost you about 5 to 6K, and it's definitely worth it to go ahead and try it out. But with that being said, there's some more great cards in this video, so make sure you stick around, and let's go ahead and move into the next card. And this next card is going to be a pink diamond Tacko Fall card. And as you guys saw, he is starting in my lineup as well. He's my starting power forward currently. I probably will swap him out for Muresan though, but if you do have someone tall, if you have someone like Muresan at the power forward, this is a great option off your bench for only about 15,000 MT. You can get one with 17 Hoffs. I would look to get one with at least 20 Hall of Fames, which might cost you about 18K, and I think that's definitely worth it. I think he has great animations all around, and he's a great card at 7'6", and I've loved using him. But the next card is going to be an interesting one that not a lot of people know about, which is going to be the invincible Jonathan Isaac. I barely see this player on any teams, and I think that's a crime because he's a great card for 35,000 MT and probably cheaper at the time you're seeing this video. You're getting a 6'11" shooting guard with phenomenal animations all around. Now, between him and Bender, if you're looking for the better budget option, you definitely go with Bender. But I do think this Jonathan Isaac has a much better player model than the Bender, and he feels like he just moves a lot better as well. I currently do not have him on the team, but it is definitely a really good card that I would suggest going ahead and at least trying out. Again, he'll probably be about 25K at the time you've seen this video, so I think it's definitely worth it to give that card a shot. And if you don't like him, you can just sell him, but I guarantee you will like him. This next card is going to be yet again another end game card, and right here I'm just going to go through and go over some of the end game cards. Julius Erving is not worth his price. I said Lonzo is worth his price. And in terms of cheap end games, like I said, the number one cheap end game that you could pick up in terms of like under 80 or 70K is that Lonzo at about 40 to 50K. Other than him, the only other card that I think has like actual real value for these cheap end game cards is going to be this power forward Hakeem Olajuwon. Now, again, you're going to be probably undersized against most power forwards in the game, but at the same time, he's just a great end game card. I think Scotty's another great one as well. At 6'8" at the shooting guard, he's going to be at the same height as most players at that position, and you're going to be fine. And with the end game animations for only about 70K, I think he's worth it. But the next card is going to be the best budget center in my team by far, which is going to be Dark Matter Yao Ming. And as you guys can see, this card is just continuing to drop in price, which is insane to me. Again, this is another player that I run in my starting lineup as my starting center, this Dark Matter Yao Ming, and he's literally under 20,000 MT. And at the time of you seeing this video, he might be down to under 15K. Because the rate that it's going at is insane. It looks like he's actually sitting at about 17,000 MT right now, which is unreal. And as you guys can see, he is in my lineup as well, as I do think he is the best budget center in my team at 7'6" with great animations and great speed all around. I think he's definitely a great option. But with that being said, let's move into the next player, which is the best budget point guard in my team in terms of under 20,000 MT, and he's going to be way cheaper than that, and that's going to be the out of position Dark Matter Nikola Jokic, which is a 6'11" shooting guard with solid animations all around, great on defense. He's the tallest point guard you can have in the game, tied with obviously multiple other players, but you're not going to have any size mismatches in terms of you being too short, meaning you're going to be able to guard any point guard in the game. And then on the other end, he is great at rim running with a solid jumper and decent dribble moves as well. I think he's the best budget point in the game. But the next player is going to be one of the best just overall shooting guard / small forwards that you can get for under 5K, and that's going to be Tim Thomas at about 4,500 MT. He's definitely one of the best value cards in the game. This is just criminally cheap for a card that is great all around. He has the best dribble package in the game with the Trey Escape and the Steve Francis size up, and he has a lightning quick jumper at 6'10" at the shooting guard. This is definitely one of the most underrated cards in my team. Anyways, if you guys did make it this far into the video, let's go ahead and see what the keyword for today's video is going to be. It's going to be mellow. So if you made it this far into today's video, go ahead and comment the word mellow, and I will like and reply to every single comment that says mellow to see who the loyals are that made it to the end of the video as usual. So if you made it all the way to the end of this video, comment the word mellow, and I will like and reply to your comment. If you're wondering why I do not have the new season like element around on this video is pre-recorded by a day. I'm filming this right now on Thursday just because of the fact that I am on vacation, so I'm not going to be able to drop any videos for a couple of days except this pre-recorded one. So hope you guys can appreciate that I did still want to go ahead and get content out for you guys even with the vacation going and all that. So I'm going to be working on this video and getting it out for you guys on Friday, and I hope you guys appreciate that. Leave a like and sub up, and I'm out of here. Have a good one, boys. Peace out.